everyone, another update on my project pan. So I feel like actually at the moment it's quite not many products I use, but I guess it's because also, well, pandemic going on, lockdown, let's face it, not everyone wears a full face of makeup every day. And I also don't really do eyeshadow palettes anymore in project pan because I'm happy with the collection I have and I just cycle through them. What I might do in future is I might include every month a different eyeshadow palette to just see how I feel about that eyeshadow palette and how I go on about it, and just also focus on one eyeshadow palette a month to see if I still like it. But let's see, I might do that from next month on. At the moment I just enjoy using my products and just using different ones when I want to. So first empties though, from a project pan. I did empty this one up, which really surprised me. I used it a couple of times before, but I didn't realize I would go through it within a month, literally. This is from Elizabeth Arden, Pure Finish number 2. This is like a foundation, like a powder foundation, and it has this grinder. So you had like the powder foundation and then the grinder on top. I did try to pry it open because I think there's still product trapped underneath. I literally cannot get it open. So it's a bit annoying. It looks also disgusting because of that now, because I tried to pry it open. It's a nice powder to get my feelings about this, but I would not repurchase. I think the packaging is interesting, but it's also a little bit too gimmicky for me because you do lose product that's still underneath this grid. And it's huge, compact, considering it's just a face powder in there. So for that reason, I wouldn't repurchase, but the powder itself is actually quite nice. So that's about it. Then I also, I think there's actually, here's still like 1 or 2 uses in there, but I can't be bothered anymore. We were up here last time and now we are somewhere down here, and I think if I would properly cut it open, I would have, yeah, as I said, a few more uses in there. This is from Balance Me, the BB Natural Perfection SPF 25 cream. I do not like this one. It was separating already months ago, and I'm just happy I got it down to here, and I will not dig out the last few bits. I would definitely not repurchase this one. I don't know what went wrong with mine, but it wasn't also nice on the skin, and I just didn't like it. I battled through it though, to not at least waste it completely, and yeah, bin, can go. Then once I was finished with this one, what my combo was usually was to use the Conscious Vegan BB Mousse from Kiko and as like a primer and like, I don't know, color corrector, foundation, whatever, and then put powder on top. So last month we were here, now we are down here. This one is actually quite a nice mousse. I like the smell, I like how it feels on the skin. It's just the wrong color. It's very orangey, which is why I said color corrector or primer type of thing. So I really like the smell of it though. It's really, really nice, which is why I'm continue using it, just not as a BB cream or foundation as such, because I need to put something on top so I don't look orange. So I think next month I should be finished because I had quite good progress this month. And then this was the powder I used. This is also from the Conscious collection from Kiko Milano. This is number 2, light beige. I think it's quite a good dip in the powder now already. This was the main powder I would use on top of this because it actually has quite a good coverage as a powder. It's not a full-on mineral powder foundation, which usually have very, very good coverage, but this one has a good enough coverage to cover up all the orange, and this is a good base because it kind of makes my face smoother and yeah, just gives a good base for a powder on top. I will continue using this. Then I used this one a couple of times to give my face a little bit of glow. This is from Bare Minerals, the Matte and Glow Translucent Powder Duo. They are baked products. They just slow going because they're baked products. It's funnily enough though, the more I use them, they're like these bubbles inside the bake, which is quite funny. I also feel like it uses up a little bit on the edges. I mean, I go with a big brush. Overall, this packaging annoys me a little bit because it's quite deep in the pan to reach it. So when you have a brush, especially when you have like a finishing brush, which are quite big and fluffy, it's annoying to pick up products because you're always caught on the edges of this. And I don't think that's actually really good for brush bristles if you're really precious about the brushes. But overall, I do like the powder, apart from the annoying packaging. They're just like one a bit more shiny, one a bit more matte, like these typical setting finishing powders. And I will continue using it. Happy with it. Then Claudia Schiffer, this is my bronzer at the moment. This is the one I had to repress because it broke. I feel like a little dip, but bronzers, I only use bronzer really lightly. I'm not full-on bronze person. I do enjoy it to use it though, and I will keep on going with this one. I Then actually another empty. I forgot about this. Well, I didn't forget about it, but it's only half of the product is empty. So this was my blush and my highlighter. My highlighter, you can see now, huge pan, blush completely gone. I was quite surprised actually it was gone. I think because it was quite pressed, repressed a few times. It looked like more than it actually is because I didn't repress it very firm, so it looked more, but actually every time I used it, a lot was gone. And I'm not like into clown cheeks with full-on blush. I try to use blush only lightly. And yeah, happy to continue using the highlighter. I will do so. At some point when the pan is getting too big, I might have to repress this one, but for now I will keep on going like it is. It's a bit of a shame because now I have this whole compact, but I'm only using this and I don't really want to repress a new blush into this one. So I will leave it as that for now, and I will just add another blush later on. I also used a little bit the powder. This is the one actually from Juno, which I refill. I only used it twice though, so I didn't refill it yet. This is this one in there, the Juno Blur makeup setting powder, but I was so focused on using the other powder on top of this, I didn't really use this much, so not much progress on that one. It was pretty much like this last time. When it's empty, of course I will fill it up again. This is just from Eve Lom. I really like the packaging of that one. It's actually quite handy to use the powder like that. Then my face spray, I wouldn't really call it a setting spray, just a hydrating face spray. Still slow going with that one, but it's because it has a really fine mister. I really enjoy it. I will keep on going. Last time we were here, now we are down here. So as you can see, there are quite a few months to go. I like it. Maybe when I might use it a bit more when it's getting a bit drier inside with the winter time, with the heating being on. But I really enjoy this one. Then this one, my brow product. I use this one and this eyeshadow in my brows. You can see a little bit of a dip, but it will take ages to hit pan there, let's face it. What I might do though is I might use this also as an eyeshadow palette again to completely empty up the eyeshadow pans, the other ones. So I really enjoy this one. I really, really enjoy this one. This is from the Neutral Nudes from e.l.f. The only annoying thing is with the packaging, once it's closed, it's really tricky to open. So usually I just leave it like this and leave it open so I can quickly grab it to do my brows in the morning. Then mascara, I still use this one from Estee Lauder, the Sumptuous Extreme. It's like a sample size. It has a massive brush. I don't like the brush. It starts to slowly dry, so let's see how long I can go with it, but hopefully it will last me another month. Otherwise, I will add a mascara in during the month while I'm keeping going and let you know at the next update if I had to do that or not. Then this is my eyeliner, which I thought I would be finished this month, but I didn't because I hardly used it this month. This is my black eyeliner from Ciate. There's not much left, and to be honest, you can hardly sharpen it anymore. So let's see, I will keep it in my project pan, of course. Let's see if I use it a bit more this month. And then my lip liners, I use this a lot because I said it last time, it's actually dried out. It's from Estee Lauder Double Wear. When I sharpen it, it literally looks like this. It looks so bad because it now turns around inside the sharpener as well because it's so loose, because it's drying out. But I'm trying to use this one nearly every single day. I sharpened it twice this month, so fingers crossed we have good going before it's completely dried out and doesn't work anymore. I used a few times this one as well, also from Estee Lauder Double Wear. This one is 18 Nude, and by the way, the other one is 28 Tulip. I like both of these colors, especially the Tulip one actually. It's just a shame they don't seem to last quite long because they seem to dry out quite quickly. Now, adding products in. First, I will add a blush in. I will add this from Kiko Milano in. This is from their Tuscan Sunshine collection, number 1, Florence Dream blush. This is really new. It's quite a big one, 9 grams. I'm only adding it in because one of my kids dug their fingers in it. That just happens. Nothing you can do about. Well, if I would probably secure my makeup better, it would not happen, but fair enough. I started using it a week ago when I ran out of the other blush, and for now I enjoy it. So I will now add a project pan. To be honest, the dig was much bigger, but because I started now to use the blush, it looks a bit better. But let's see how far I'm going. I really like the packaging of that one, by the way. It's a bit like iridescence. Really nice. And I will also add this one back in. I had this one project pan before. It's, by the way, it's still up here. It just doesn't look like it because it was lying down. This is the Snapshot Ready Illuminating Primer from Lacura. I had this one in, then I took it out because I started to use this one more as a primer, but when this one is finished, I will use this one again. So this will be the next one I will empty. And I will also add a foundation. And I don't know if I will need it this month already, but let's see. So this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation, and this is like a serum foundation. which might last me a long time. It's really new. I only used it once or twice. You really have to shake it up well before you use it. You can hear the balls in there. And then squeeze the bottle. Very fluidy. Let's see. There we go. Should be a good one. It smells, to be honest, it smells horrible. It smells like paint stripper, which is one of the reasons I also want to finish it kind of up, because it's not one I feel like I really want to keep in my collection. But I will see how I get on with this one. I might have to mix it with other foundations depending on my shade and what I really need as a foundation. But I think this is one I would try to focus in the next few months. But that's it for me today. Really small one. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.